One of the biggest concerns raised by many people new to franchising is that of quality control. And if you have been running your business really tightly as an organization over the years and you exercise a great deal of control over unit level operations, that's certainly going to be a concern. And over the years, you invest a lot of time and effort building your brand and making sure that that brand is representative of you. You want to make sure that when you turn it over to a franchisee, that franchisee is going to treat it with the same respect and the same value that you hold that brand. Now, a lot of times people think that because it is a franchise relationship and because you don't have the same level of control over your franchisees, you can't fire them the way that you would a typical employee, that you're not going to get the same level of quality control. But the fact of the matter is, the numbers actually say a different story. If you take a look at what happens when you replace a company manager with a franchisee, you normally will see an increase of between 10 and 30% in revenues. And in fact, there have been cases in which franchise companies have sold units to the actual manager running that unit, and the exact same manager, all they do is change from being a manager one day to being a franchisee, will increase revenues by 30 or more percent just by taking ownership of that business. And the reason why is because people take a pride of ownership. People take a real sense of ownership in a business, and when they do, they want to make sure that it's cleaner, they want to make sure that it's better run, they want to make sure that their employees are looking to get that add-on sale. If somebody comes knocking at the door late at night, they open up, and they want to make sure that everything is just run right, and they're ambassadors of the brand out in the marketplace. And so when you see increases in revenues, and you consistently see those revenue increases, it's a function of quality. People don't buy because the quality has gone down. People buy because the quality has gone up. And so in making a quality control decision when it comes to franchising, bear in mind there's really 4 pillars of quality control. The first pillar of quality control is good franchisee selection, making sure that you get the right candidate. You can't have an ability to maintain your quality if you don't at the same time take the time to make sure that the person that you select as a franchisee is just going to do a great job for you. So be selective in that process. Second, it's make sure that you have the right tools in place. A good quality operations manual, good training programs, perhaps training videos, online training facilities, so that you might have, with iFranchise, we have iFranchise University. So you might want to have an online training tool that allows people to learn. The third is support for your franchisee. Make sure that you're visiting the franchisee frequently. Make sure that you've got quality control checklists. Make sure that you're communicating on a regular basis what decisions are being made, why they're being made, and make sure that on a regular basis you are looking at the question of quality and helping the franchisee to measure that quality. The last pillar of quality control are the legal documents. And ideally, you never have to rely on that. Ideally, what you do is you take your legal documents and you put them in a drawer and you never take a look at them again until it's time to renew. But in the event that you have a franchisee who is not living up to the term of the contract, you do have the ability to make sure that you enforce quality just by making sure that you enforce your standards of operation as are written up in your contract. Now, quality control is a pretty extensive subject, and we talk about it a lot more in a DVD that we've done called How to Franchise Your Business. We've also done a webinar on the subject. So if you'd like to get some additional information on quality control, or you'd like to learn more about how to franchise your business, go to www.ifranchisegroup.com or call 708-957-2300.